Welcome, animal enthusiasts, to the ultimate pattern showdown. Today, we're diving deep into the wild world of animal camouflage to answer a truly wild question. Are stripes or spots the superior pattern in the animal kingdom? It's a battle of nature's most incredible designs. This isn't just a dry lecture. We're setting up a playful, yet incredibly informative, battle format. We'll explore the science, the strategy, and the sheer brilliance behind these natural works of art. Get ready to pick your champion. First, let's define our contenders. Stripes are elongated markings, typically parallel, that run across an animal's body. Think of the bold, unmistakable lines of a zebra or the stealthy streaks of a tiger. They create a striking visual effect. Spots, on the other hand, are distinct, rounded, or irregular markings. They can be solid, like a leopard's rosettes, or more scattered, like a cheetah's dots. Each spot is a tiny masterpiece of natural design. Our diverse animal showcase will feature some of the most iconic examples. For the striped team, we have the magnificent zebra, a true symbol of the African savanna. And from the dense forests of Asia, the powerful tiger, a master of ambush. Representing the spotted side, we have the incredibly agile leopard, a creature of stealth and grace. And from the Americas, the formidable jaguar, whose rosettes are as unique as fingerprints. These animals are not just beautiful. Their patterns are crucial for survival. Now let's get to the heart of the matter, camouflage effectiveness. Our core focus here is to analyze the pros and cons of each pattern strategy. How do these incredible designs help animals survive and thrive in their natural habitats? Patterns are not just for show, they are vital aids in blending. They help animals disappear into their surroundings, whether they are hunting prey or hiding from predators. It's a constant game of hide and seek, played out on the grand stage of nature. Let's start with the effectiveness of stripes. One of their primary functions is to disrupt an animal's outline. The strong lines break up the body shape, making it incredibly difficult for an observer to perceive where one animal ends and another begins, or even to see a single animal clearly. This disruption makes identification much harder for predators. Imagine a herd of zebras. Their stripes create a dazzling, confusing mass. A lion struggles to pick out an individual target, especially when the herd is moving. It's a visual trick that saves lives. Stripes are particularly ideal for certain environments. They excel in tall grasses, where the vertical lines of the grass blades perfectly complement the animal's pattern. The animal simply melts into the background, becoming almost invisible. They are also highly effective in dense forests, where shafts of light and shadow create a similar striped effect. A tiger's stripes allow it to vanish among the trees and undergrowth, becoming a silent, unseen hunter. It's a perfect match between pattern and habitat. Now, let's turn our attention to the effectiveness of spots. Spots are ideally suited for environments with dappled light. Think of sunlight filtering through a canopy of leaves, creating a mosaic of light and shadow on the forest floor. Spots are masters at mimicking this play of sunlight. The lighter parts of the pattern blend with the sunlit patches, while the darker spots merge with the shadows. This creates a seamless integration with the environment, making the animal incredibly hard to detect. They are also superb at mimicking the play of shadow. The irregular shapes and varying shades of spots perfectly replicate the natural shadows cast by foliage and uneven terrain. This allows a spotted animal to become one with its surroundings. Spots thrive in specific environments. Woodlands are the quintessential habitat for spotted creatures. The broken light and varied textures of a forest floor provide the perfect backdrop for these intricate patterns. A leopard in a tree is almost impossible to spot. Consider the cheetah with its solid black spots. These spots help it blend into the savanna's tall grasses and scattered bushes, especially when stalking prey in the early morning or late afternoon light. The spots break up its outline against the varied landscape. Jaguars, with their unique rosettes, spots within spots, are perfectly adapted to the dense, shadowy undergrowth of the rainforest. Their complex patterns mimic the intricate patterns of leaves and branches, allowing them to disappear into the jungle's depths. The effectiveness of these patterns isn't just about hiding. For predators, it's about getting close enough to launch a successful ambush. For prey, it's about avoiding detection altogether. It's a high-stakes game where patterns are the ultimate advantage. Both stripes and spots are evolutionary marvels, honed over millennia to provide the best possible concealment. They are not random designs, but highly specialized adaptations that directly contribute to an animal's survival and reproductive success. The choice between stripes and spots often comes down to the specific ecological niche an animal occupies. A zebra's open grassland habitat demands a different camouflage strategy than a leopard's forested domain. Nature always finds the perfect solution. So while both are brilliant, their effectiveness is context-dependent. A striped animal would struggle to hide in a dappled forest, just as a spotted animal might stand out in a vast open grassland. It's all about the right pattern for the right place. This intricate relationship between pattern and environment highlights the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Every stripe, every spot, tells a story of adaptation, survival, and the endless ingenuity of the natural world. To truly understand the power of these patterns, we need to go beyond just talking about them. We'll incorporate conceptual visual tests to demonstrate their effectiveness. Imagine trying to spot an animal hidden within a complex background. We'll explore how optical illusions are used to further illustrate pattern utility. These aren't just pretty designs, they are sophisticated visual tricks. They manipulate perception, making it incredibly difficult for an observer to accurately assess what they are seeing. These patterns possess incredible eye-tricking capabilities. They make it difficult to perceive an animal's true shape. The lines and spots break up the body, distorting its outline and making it seem like part of the background rather than a distinct entity. They also make it difficult to perceive an animal's true distance. A striped or spotted animal can appear closer or further away than it actually is, or even seem to shimmer and move in a confusing way. This disorientation is a powerful defense mechanism. For viewer engagement, we'll take a hands-on approach conceptually. We'll invite you to actively participate in understanding camouflage. Imagine yourself as a predator, trying to find your next meal, or as prey, desperately trying to remain unseen. Consider a spot the animal challenge. We could describe a scenario where a striped animal is perfectly blended into a field of tall grass. Your task, as the viewer, is to mentally try and pick out its form. It's harder than you think. Or imagine a spotted animal in a dense, sun-dappled forest. The light and shadow play tricks on your eyes, making the animal seem to vanish and reappear. This demonstrates how effective these patterns are at creating visual confusion. We can also discuss the concept of motion dazzle. This is where patterns, especially stripes, create a confusing effect when the animal is moving. The stripes blur together, making it hard to track the animal's speed or direction. Think of a school of striped fish. When they move together, their patterns create a shimmering, disorienting effect that makes it incredibly difficult for a predator to single out an individual. It's a collective defense strategy. Similarly, spots can create a disruptive coloration effect even when an animal is stationary. The irregular shapes and colors break up the animal's body into smaller, less recognizable parts, making it harder to identify as a whole creature. This active participation, even if conceptual, helps solidify the understanding of how these patterns work in the real world. It transforms abstract concepts into tangible, relatable experiences. You're not just learning, you're experiencing the challenge. We can also touch upon how these patterns are not static. They can appear more or less effective depending on the lighting conditions, the angle of observation, and the background. Nature's camouflage is dynamic and incredibly sophisticated. The beauty of these patterns lies not just in their aesthetic appeal, but in their profound functional purpose. Every stripe and every spot is a testament to millions of years of evolutionary refinement, a perfect solution to a survival challenge. So, as we delve deeper, keep your eyes peeled and your mind open. The world of animal patterns is full of surprises, and the more you understand, the more you appreciate the incredible ingenuity of nature's designs. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. After our deep dive into the world of pattern camouflage, it's time for the culmination, a fun ranking of our contenders. Who will be declared the winner in this epic pattern showdown? This declaration of a winner is, of course, lighthearted and subjective. In nature, every successful pattern is a winner in its own right, perfectly adapted to its specific environment. But for the sake of our friendly competition, we must choose. We've considered several factors for our ranking. First, the diversity of environments where each pattern thrives. Stripes excel in open grasslands and dense vertical foliage, while spots dominate in dappled woodlands and shadowy undergrowth. Next, we looked at the types of predators that benefit from these patterns. Both striped and spotted predators use their camouflage for ambush hunting, disappearing into their surroundings to surprise unsuspecting prey. Their success depends on their pattern. We also considered the types of prey that benefit from patterns. Striped prey like zebras use their patterns for confusion and motion dazzle within a herd. Spotted prey, though less common, would rely on blending into complex backgrounds. Finally, there's the subjective element of visual appeal. Both patterns are undeniably beautiful, captivating the human eye with their intricate designs. But which one truly stands out as the most iconic or visually striking? Our video's tone has been curious and engaging throughout, encouraging critical thinking about the pattern's role. We want you to look at enemies differently, to see the science and strategy behind their stunning appearances. The core message is a focus on the survival of various species. These patterns are not mere decoration. They are essential tools for life and death in the wild. They represent the pinnacle of natural selection and adaptation. By combining informative content with a lighthearted battle format, we hope to offer a captivating and memorable exploration of animal camouflage. It's a way to make complex biological concepts accessible and exciting for everyone. So after much deliberation, considering the sheer versatility, the incredible optical illusions, and the widespread success across diverse habitats, we declare the winner of our pattern showdown to be spots. Yes, spots take the crown. While stripes are undeniably brilliant in their specific niches, the adaptability of spots to a wider range of light conditions and complex, broken environments gives them a slight edge. From the dense rainforests to the open savannas, spots consistently provide superior blending in varied, dappled light. But let's be clear, this is a victory by the narrowest of margins. Stripes are phenomenal, especially for motion dazzle and blending in vertical landscapes. Every pattern is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly suited to its owner's survival needs. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of animal patterns. We hope you've gained a new appreciation for the intricate beauty and profound purpose of stripes and spots. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep marveling at the wonders of the animal kingdom.